What did Dua Lipa say while playing Riichi Mahjong? If you wanna win a by mine, I can show you how. Just come on first, you'll wanna keep that 5. It's East 3, I'm dealer baby. I won't lose, I'm Riichi calling. The circle suit, a half flush with a pure straight chance. I want you, so fun. You're my red 5, I need you. Aura, come on, wrong with me. I'm Riichi calling. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. This Barbie knows popular music. This Barbie also found it hard to articulate a groovy bass line while also reading my Riichi Mahjong lyrics from my phone. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. I'm gonna spoil what's happened in the last few videos. Get ready for this. I'll give you a chance to turn away if you don't want to be spoiled. In 3, 2, 1. Cancel my appointments. I'm getting my crown fitting today. Are you seeing this? We're never letting go of first place. I don't know. Oh, hang on. Knock on wood. Hang on. You gotta stay humble. I'm gonna knock on the wooden cabinet behind me. It's faux wood. It's IKEA here at Yusong HQ. We can't afford real wood cabinets, but we have a pretty solid faux wood IKEA Calyx cabinet that honestly punches way above its weight class in terms of aesthetic pleasingness. Welcome back. We're loading into the Jade Room. Just want to say this. If you enjoy this song or you enjoy the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous today. It helps out the channel a great deal, folks. And this is a pretty solid starting hand. This is an amazing starting hand. We can accept the Dora, the 2 of bamboo. It would be pretty pog-rich, a pog-rich environment, if you will. A PRE, if we could accept another copy of any of the dragon tiles that we currently have in our hands, but if not, that's okay. A 7, 8, 9. There's nothing wrong with that, folks. Some people call this an awkward floating 7. I call it love. That's absolutely okay. How am I doing outside of the game? I mean, I don't want to get too cocky. I don't want to just like throw caution to the wind and not address anything that's going on in the game. But as we're getting our toes wet in the water, that's not a phrase. You know, as we're getting our toes wet. Is that the real phrase? Come on. Society needs to become a little less horny. What's going on here? As we dip our toes in the water, there it is. Finally. I can tell you what I've been doing. I have found a new guilty pleasure on YouTube, okay? There's this guy. His name is Coops Collectibles. He does not know me. This is an entirely parasocial relationship, okay? He does not know me, but he has these YouTube... Oh! We should have kept it. I mean, there's no way that we should have known that. Right, Lord? You also have Tanya, but we've seen... Yo, pull up the freaking Polly. Pull up the notepad. If someone opens early for Tanya, they could have 3 Dora. Consider the max value for your hand, whether or not to push or to fold. So they could have a few copies of Dora in their hand. Luckily for us, if we draw into the Dora, it's not like we're going to be discarding it. So... we're not in a terrible situation. We'd like to... Ooh, Riichi calls single tile wait on the Dora. I mean, that's pretty nasty, is it not? Does it ever get any better than this? Lord taught me how to say no to this. I mean, this is an early Riichi. Let's let it ride. Hang on, that's the cursed phrase. A few videos ago, I chased a Riichi while saying, let it ride, baby. Real confident and cool. Or I was trying to be cool, and then I immediately dealt in. So... I am no longer allowed to say let it ride, baby, but oh, it's so fun to say. Oh, it's so fun to say. You know what? Let it ride. I can't help myself. It's really, really fun. Anyway, there's this guy on YouTube. His name is Coops Collectibles, and he's like a Pokemon card vendor, and he goes to all these vendor conventions, and all of his shorts are the same thing. A shy kid comes up and is like, you got any Charizards? And he's like, yeah, buddy, I got some Charizards. And he's like, wow, these are so cool. And then he's like, you can have one for free. And it makes the child's effing life, folks. It's so, like, the child loses their mind because they're getting a free Pokemon card. It's awesome. It's chicken soup for the Yusong soul. I don't know. Something about that, it just brings, like, it warms my cold, bitter heart. You know what I mean? I've been playing Mahjong every day. I'm like, I hope everyone at this table suddenly struggles with their internet service so that I come out on top, you know? I'm wishing misfortune around... a plague on both your houses for everyone at this Mahjong table right now. It's nice to see someone spreading some good into the world. The reason why it means so much, like there was this one where like this kid was trying to finish an entire collection of a set. He's super He's super shy, like a New Jeans song. Right, Lord? You're going to continue opening up your hand. You don't even know the danger that you're in. I have a terrible weight, but I could draw the Dora at any moment. This, I don't know if this is Riichi only for the Dora. It's not the best idea that I've ever had. We could have, you know, we could have maybe waited for Tanyao. It's not like we would have had Tanyao, right? We drew into a 6 and then we drew into another 6. Oh, it's not even that Tanyao actually, because we would have had to keep this one. So I don't hate the position that I'm in. I'm not scared of discarding any honor tiles necessarily. The tile that I'm most scared of is discarding the Dora. But newsflash, we don't, and I don't mean that sarcastically. Newsflash, we don't have to discard the Dora, and that's I think the strength of this hand, as we call this a dealer Riichi, and we sail into the sunset, and hopefully, you know, this is gonna be our last draw. Unfortunately, it does not get us there, but hey, if no one else runs here or sumos or wins or anything, then we might get to stay as the dealer seat. That con doesn't do anything for anyone at the table. Right Lord does have 2 Dora. Dude, my notepad brings all the Mahjong players to the yard. They're like, if someone opens up for Tanyao, it might be better than yours because they have a few copies of the Dora. Would that have changed what I wanted to do there? Like, if I knew that they had 2 or 3 copies of the Dora, would I frickin' Riichi call waiting for the Dora? I mean, that's the only tile that I'm really scared of, I suppose. But then it's like, you know, as we saw with Right Lord's hand, they weren't even using it as a triplet. They were just using it as a pair, and they were waiting on something else, right? So I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you would have done. Like, provided that you have the read, as I firmly, you know, as I did, that it's like, hang on, give me 1 sec. Dude, I know that we should accept, you know, freaking pairs out the wazoo or whatever, but I want to use that 5. Oh, but we could draw into like a 6 and then it's awesome sauce. Okay, I'll try to go for some awesome sauce shenanigans. We can accept the Dora again, the 2 of bamboo, the Hak 2 of bamboo. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, we were doing so well too. We were doing so well, and then we're right back into the minds, folks, of conversational detritus. Let's call it what it is. Anyway, there was this kid who was trying to like finish an entire set of like, I don't know what the Pokemon sets are called. I'm sorry, but he was trying to finish an entire set, and then the guy at Coop's Collections was like, you know what? You can just have like 3 of these cards. Good luck. Have a nice day. And then later in the short, later in the TikTok, the kid comes back and he's like, I finished this set. And it's just like it's a magical moment. It's genuinely one of the most beautiful things that I've ever experienced in my entire life. I did not know that being alive could feel this good. You know what I mean? Because sometimes the kids, when they get like a free Pokemon card, they're literally jumping with joy. When is the last time that you've seen someone literally jump with joy? I mean, sure, there's me when I succeed in, oh my God. Oh, I love that. Dude, I respect that noise. Are you kidding me? You know that at Crosser was like, let her ride, baby. And then they called a chasing Riichi with the Dora in this economy. Oh my God. Oh my, I mean, maybe they have like a really good weight or something. I don't hate that. You might be thinking like, what are you doing? You know, but sometimes you gotta genuinely have to let it ride. We'll go back for sure to see, what happened in that East 1 Repeat 2 round, because I need to see the decision making that has occurred. Now this hand is nasty. Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, Sanshoku chance, right? 5, 6, 7 in all 3 suits. It's feeling extremely good for me right now. Not gonna lie to you there. What a pair of the 1s. I don't think that we actually want this, right? Yeah, I don't think that we actually want this. So you know what? 1 of circles, you're absolutely out of here. I don't want you hanging out anymore. You're a bad influence. You're trying to offer me the devil's lettuce every day, that sticky icky, that dank ganj. Dare to say no. Dare to just ruin my life via Riichi Mahjong instead, baby. The old-fashioned way. It's what this country was built on. It's just nice because as a kid, you have it so rough. You know what I mean? You have no purchasing power. You can't even decide when you get to go to bed, which is honestly like a, you know, feels like a human rights violation. I'm being facetious, but I'm like, as a kid, you are so powerless in the world. And I'm not saying that we should elect a kid to president or whatever, but I'm just saying like, it's really hard being a kid. I remember being a kid. I'm like, I don't miss that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't I don't reminisce about those days. When I couldn't do anything and all I had to do was homework, but also like video games, but also mostly homework, you know? I don't miss those days. And so it's nice to just see, like, you know, he's treating the kids respectfully. And sometimes they like want to make a deal to like buy a card or whatever, or sell a card. And he's like, okay, I can offer you, he's like explaining it super clearly. I can offer you 80% of the last sold market listing. And the kid's like, okay. Sometimes the kids are a little stinkers about it, okay? Sometimes the kids are like, he was like, okay, I can do, the last sale was for $40. I can do $35 and I'll throw in this other card for free. And the kid was like, okay. And it's, you get to watch like a 6-year-old child's first taste of capitalism. It's a hell of a truck. They're like, yeah, I could do that. It's adorable. It's awesome. It's so good. It's so good. You don't have triplets. I don't believe in you, Harvey Dent. And then the kid afterwards was like, you know what? I even got that card for free. And it's like, okay, well, you didn't need to say that. Like, you didn't need to twist the knife after you've negotiated the pants off of this upstanding citizen that's been giving other people cards for free. You didn't need to do that. This hand is disgusting, by the way. I'm gonna vomit. Oh my god. I might not vomit anymore. Right Lord calls a Riichi, but this hand is so... Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, Sanshoku chance. Especially if we get Sanshoku chance, like, I have to go for it. There's no way that we do not go for it. I'm okay with discarding the 1 of bamboo because Right Lord has discarded the 4 of bamboo. We're hashtag Suji Gaming right now. A Crosslord, maybe an all triplets Andy player, maybe a half outside Andy player. We don't really know yet. It doesn't seem like it's half outside given their current slate of discards. Am I really folding here? 20 tiles left in the wall. She's on your mind. She's on your mind. This is a terminal tile. How many 2s are visible? 2 of them? I'm 6 foot tall. I go to Harvard and there's 2 of me. I don't really want to mess with this. I know. We probably could have stayed in there. Oh, you sung your entire life savings. Watch me whip Nene and fold right on out of here. I don't give a frick. Okay. That's not a good enough Riichi call. That's not a good enough Riichi call. Boo me. Go ahead. Boo me. I've seen what makes you cheer. I've seen what makes you cheer. You want me to call the most irresponsible cons in the entire world and lose my entire life savings because of it? Go ahead and boo me. I can handle it. Rotten tomatoes. Oh, I'm going to plant these in my garden. And next year, I'm going to have a bountiful harvest thanks to you. Oh! I'm not discarding the, I'm not discarding the 1. You can't make me. You can't make me. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. 6 tiles left. I only have like 2 more chances to win, just to run the absolute pants off of somebody. I'm not doing that. Okay, 2 of circles. I'm going to throw the 6 of circles. Maybe it was wrong. Maybe I should have chased there, but Right Lord's going to sumo. Show me 1 of characters. Show me 1 of characters. It was not the 1 of characters, but there was not a lot of character tiles being thrown. Single tile wait on the Dora. That's nasty. Who'd you learn that from? Huh? You sussy baka? So this is what we like to call a bad situation. And also, okay, if we had called Riichi and we discarded the Dora, I didn't even notice what the Dora was, okay? That's on me. That's 100% on me. But I bet you might have not noticed what the Dora was either. It was an incredibly live tile. Had we called Riichi and had we discarded the Dora, yeah, I would have felt like the biggest buffoon this side of the Mississippi. I would have felt like the biggest digital dummy you've ever seen in your entire life, okay? I'm fine with the decision making that occurred there. It might have been wrong, but you know what? I'm still alive, baby. Like a song from Portal. We're in here. I don't mean to take a totally combative tone either. It's just that this is what Twitch streaming does to your brain. It's just like you're constantly in like a crowd mob mentality of people that just want you to con because the crowd demands blood. Sometimes your brain overreacts with horrendous, vicious, gnarly, and nasty strawman arguments. Anyway, you should look up Coop's collection is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. They don't need this endorsement from me. They're a much bigger channel. But I was like, I just really respected the F out of it. I was like, you know what? There's not a lot of channels out there where it's like, spreading joy as much as they're spreading joy, and so that seems pretty pog. And you're like, oh, Yusong, if you want to see someone be a philanthropist, watch Mr. Beast. Who's gonna tell him? We don't need the 7 of bamboo, but I'm like, what is this hand gonna do? You know, this hand is pretty whack. 3 of bamboo is the nut draw, beyond a shadow of a doubt. 2 of circles. Don't say it, Yusong. Don't say it, Yusong. Don't say it, Yusong. Hawk 2 of circles. He said it. Not really what we're looking to see. Anything else going on in my life today? I don't know. I mean, it's pretty exciting. Today I'm going to Costco. It's gonna be an absolute slapper, hopefully, at Costco. We just need some like paper towels and other stuff. Oh, you're such a rock star. Thank you. I think so too. I think my life is pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's okay. Gotta go to Costco. But you know, the awesome thing about Costco is that, like, you know, you really like you're oh, we need to get groceries, but really deep down you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna be naughty and get a little pizza and hot dog today, you know? That's the real sick, perverse joy of Costco, you know? We're being responsible by saving, by buying in bulk, and we're being irresponsible by shoving down like 30 pounds of What? I am a fool. Oh my god. Oh! Ah! Okay, that's on me. 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 So what happened there? Left Lord pawned into seat win 3 door. They cut an 8 of circles. Oh my god. Here's the thing. I knew. Oh, and the Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, what am I? Freaking the Minecraft movie? Am I right, folks? That's on me. It's going in the freaking document after this game, okay? We gotta still choke up on the bat right now. We still gotta play some Billy Bean baseball. Hang on. Am I really going for this? 1, 2, 3, 4. But like, no. I mean, oh my god. I mean, it's like I could keep my options open for no. I can't accept the key for Sutherwind. I feel like I have to go Riichi Pinfu mode and play this hand a little bit normally. That one hurt. That one absolutely hurt, folks. So left Lord pawn into the Dora, and then the tile that they cut was the 8. And it came from an 8-9-9. It's pretty rare. It could have come from a 7-8-8 shape too, in which case, you know, the tile that I threw was also gonna kill me. I saw, if you want to break down what happened in slow-mo, like a, you know, like we're watching ESPN, what happened in slow-mo, I recognize that they pawned into the door, but I'm like, 9 of circles is a terminal, and that's very unlikely. You zuzzy little baka. Okay, here we go. We have some time? No, we don't have some time. I gotta stay focused in this game, but afterwards, it is getting etched in stone, folks. Oh my god. And I started this video by knocking, if only I had some real wood, okay? If only there was some real wood in this room so I wouldn't be embarrassing myself by proclaiming loudly, cancel my plans, cancel my appointments. We're getting a crown fitting today. What kind of hubris is that? That's literally inviting God to smite you down from the heavens. Okay. This is horrendous. I mean, we deserve this. We like actually, true to God, deserve this. What do we want to see? 3 of circles goes nuts mode. 3 of circles is the only thing that gets us into Riichi Pinfudora territory. But I also think that I have to chase here no matter what. Like a crossword is a pretty devilish Riichi. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a terminal. I could fold here, but if I dude, if I fold here and then they okay, this doesn't kill me. Hang on, give me a second. Just think about that. Just think about the children getting free Pokemon cards, Yusong. Go to your happy place. This is awful. I never want to play Riichi Mahjong again. Oh my god. This is, dude, League of Legends players and Riichi Mahjong players do have one thing in common, is that one game can tilt you out of the face of the universe. Like, I can't do this anymore. I genuinely can't. I'm about to throw my computer into the ocean. I can't do it. Just kidding. I still like the game, but I do not like the decisions that I've made today. But sometimes you're gonna have bad days. You know what I mean? Like an American Idol contestant getting voted off in like 2008. American Idol was a show where people would sing and Simon Cowell would rudely say things about them. That's honestly the greatest summary that I could give you at this point. Seatwind 1 Dora. I don't hate seat win one Dora, right? We can just try to swing things back around so that we could have Le Epic comeback as the dealer seat. I mean, let's see what happens. I would like to not die today. You know what I mean? I would like to stay in this game, to stay fighting. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. What do I want to throw? Henry David, comma. Okay, I feel like 4 of bamboo is okay. I mean, really, what we want to throw is like. Okay, there's the rub. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. I really want to draw into something around the 4 of characters. Another 4 of characters would go sicko mode. A red 5 of characters would also go sicko mode. Do I con here? Oh, that's also a red 5! I con here, absolutely, by the way. And we don't fold anymore. Charlie Puth, we don't fold anymore like we used to do. Okay. We absolutely con if someone throws a 3 of circles or if we draw into the last Vivian Westwind. Vivian Westwind con dream, unfortunately, is not gonna happen, but there's still a world where we can win, folks. There's still a universe where we pull a rabbit out of this hat. And this is the joy and the perils and the we did it. I just went Seth Rogen mode. Yes! This game is good, actually. It rewards a skilled player. Oh, jeez, Louise, man. I can't take it anymore. I played so bad this game. Okay, half flush? No. Half flush seems god awful, but we do have a lot of character tiles. Oh, excuse me, a lot of honor tiles, and we do have a lot of bamboo tiles. What do we want to see? Again, I think right now it's an arbitrage situation where we're already losing. We literally just want to make it back into the dealer seats so that we have time to hopefully come back into this game. So if we get another Kiefer Sutherland or a Green Dragoon, I think we absolutely open up our hand and just try to race towards South 1. I mean, okay, the round where our Crosslord, they were in the dealer seat and they called Riichi and we threw the 9 of characters and we dealt ourselves into Castle Oblivion. And I'm not talking about the setting for Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Genuinely one of my favorite games for the Game Boy Advance, despite the eventual plot disaster that Kingdom Hearts would become. Was I supposed to fold there? I mean, like, that doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good at all. Folding that kind of a situation. Keeping the 6s or pair. Hopefully we draw into a... Okay, not draw. 8 of bamboo, followed by 3 of circles. Or vice versa. I'll take either. I'm not... You know, beggars can't be choosers right now, and I'm certainly begging. Was I supposed to fold there? If I fold there and they sumo, like they stayed in the dealer seat anyway. I guess folding there is okay. But, so what did we have? We did not have guaranteed good weight, and we did not have a ready hand. Okay, so there's a lot of reasons to say no. There's a lot of reasons to get the heck out of there. Deal in. I need a, oh my god. Okay, so a Crosslord is not folding. You are not folding. I'm throwing 9 of circles not because it's a terminal, but because it's Suji Gaming, right? The 6 pass, so no one's waiting with a 7-8 in their hand. We are gaming right now, folks. We are absolutely gaming. Don't run me, Walt, you sussy baka. Now, because a Crosslord is not folding, we need to pray, folks. And I understand that this is a very unhonorable... This is what happens. If someone calls Riichi and another person does not fold, you know that they also have gas. Oh my god. And they have the greatest gas of all time. It's going to be very, very difficult for us to claw ourselves out of 4th place. So I think that we might have to tenaciously, like some D's I know, we might have to tenaciously hang on to this dealer seat because there's no way we're just coming back into this game like au natural. There's a con, just closed con academy. I don't think that that's right, but that must mean that your hand is nuts, right? Are you a noob? You're not a noob. Oh, I don't want to call anyone a noob. That's actually incredibly rude. I apologize. I'm not trying to do that. But I think we genuinely have to like, we have to fight for our right to party. I don't think that we can just like, I think if a 6 of characters comes out, I think if a 1 or a 4 comes out, like we definitely have to call chi there. We have to open up our hand. Now, would it be helpful if the game gave us and Any helpful tile? Thank you so much. That's definitely a helpful tile. That honestly rocks my socks off. Thank you so much. See what you have to do there? You have to complain to the heavens above. Sometimes the squeaky wheel gets the grease, and if you're living your life being like, things are okay. No, you have to be like, God, if you're listening, I think you're a freaking fraud if you don't give me a good tile right now. That's how you get stuff done. That's how you play Riichi Mahjong, folks. So we might be waiting for a 4 or a 7 as our pair when it's all said and done. A crosslord, are you going for a flush in the character suit? I mean, it's not like I really give a frick. Sorry for the language, but it's not really like I give a frick. I don't think I have the luxury to play defense here. I'm in the dealer seat. I have Green Dragon, Dora, Red 5. Surely I just full send, right? And I don't even hate Chi in here. Look, we can still, if we draw into a 3 of characters, we can still do some pair shenanigans in the character suit. We can always discard the 2 as well, right? So the reason I'm Chi in there is because this is still a double-sided weight, right? We can accept the 3 or the 6, like some mafios I know. So crosslord, play your last pathetic card. And I understand that I'm quoting Seto Kaiba, the villain of Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, I don't want to say villain, maybe like the anti-hero of Yu-Gi-Oh! But draw your last pathetic card, bozo. Sure, if we draw into a 3 or a 6, suddenly we have a nice little, you know, shape here. But if we don't, what do we even do here? Oh, this is definitely tricky. Okay, we're gaming right now. We're gaming. He's gaming. Rylord is gonna Chi. Okay, that means that you have something. This is a little fricked up. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a little frickin' Morty right now. I'm gonna wobble over dub dub. Okay, here we go. We don't, you know, it would be nice here to draw into like any pair. Any pair would be nice right now. Like 3 of circles or 2 of circles, either would be nice. Another 7 of bamboo, possibly the nuttiest draw of them all. However, it necessitates us discarding the 8 of bamboo, which is a very, very spicy tile at a time like this, right? If other people have a 6-7, suddenly it's all ogre for us. Dude, as we get into the late game, I'm not gonna lie to you. I see the writing on the wall. Other people are probably in tempai. Right Lord even opened up their hand. You know what I mean? So it's not like, you know, no one's gonna try to win this round. 4-5, let me cheat with that. 4-5! You monster! Oh my. Okay. So Right Lord's gonna pawn that 6 of characters. Honestly, and now all the 6s are gone. So I literally need a 3 of characters if I want to make this work. And there's a Dora, but now I have to, oh my god. Am I seriously, I should be cutting the 8 if I'm really going for it. Just try to get rid of a more dangerous tile sooner. Dude, I think they have a 6-7 in their hand. It would make so much sense if they did. Do I give them the time to find it, or do I pray that someone else deals in sooner than I? This is a very weird situation. They cut a 3 of circles, I think, from within their hand. Look, I'm not going to pretend to understand what that's doing. I have Tenpai now. If you Ron me, you Ron me. They didn't Ron me! Ah! Oh my god! Please, I need someone to cut another 1 of circles. It was literally, I need you to cut a 1 of circles right now, please. Oh my god, I'm begging you. It's a safe tile for a crosslord too. Oh, that would be nutty. And I get to pick up an extra Riichi stick. That's just free. Ah! Ah! 4 more years. 4 more years. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum ba. Sheesh sheesh. Skibbity toilet. I'm pulling out a sheesh. It's the first time anyone's ever said skibbity toilet to the frickin' hail to the chief or whatever. Folks, this is why we dream big, okay? This is why we go Tom Hanks big mode. It's never over. Even in the okay, it's a little bit over. It's actually extremely over considering our initial discards. Okay, that feels really, really bad. That genuinely feels really, really bad. So what have we learned today in boating school? And you can't let up yet. If someone pawns into 3 Dora, like, acknowledge that, okay? And then pay attention to their discard. That, honestly, a very simple and clean lesson. call me one of the bangers that was originated via the Kingdom Hearts series, okay? Notice that. I think, you know, something else that we can write down. This is going to be a Hawk 2 notes situation. Something else that we can write down is like, if someone pawns or cheese, that is a game action. You know what I mean? They're playing Magic the Gathering. It's going on the stack. A crosser just pawned into 8 of circles. I think that you can observe something about every single pawn and or chi that happens on the board. So they did that and then they cut a 4. Worst case, that comes from a 6-7. Okay. And this hand feels poop sauce, right? Like this hand, it feels actually horrendous to play right now. Yeah. They're not going for a half flush. They probably have Tanya. If they have Tanya, they can't be using the Dora. There's a lot of information, like an Am I the Asshole thread, right? There's a lot of information to just glean, please. Okay, to glean from every single game action that occurs. So what do we want to see right meow? We honestly, like 6 and 8 of circles goes extremely hard. That is not that bad either. We need to make something work around this 9 of bamboo if we want a ghost of a chance to win this one. Pure straight is one way that we could do it, right? Like 6 of circles, 8 of circles. I would happily cut the 3 and the 9. Okay, hang on. No, 8 of circles is like almost gone. Jeez Louise, Yusong, get your freaking head in the game. I mean, 8 of circles is almost gone, and you can't be waiting with a 7-8, and you can't have a pair of the excuse me, let me dictate a little bit more clearly. You cannot have a pair of the 9 of circles, right? We see 3 of them. So 9 of circles are fairly safe, a beef safe enough tile to throw. Green Dragoon, thank you so much. Left Lord might be folding. I don't know exactly what they're doing with the 7-7-6 of characters. Maybe they're going for a 7 peasies, right? 7 peasy, kind of a dangerous hand at a time like this. That's what they could be going for. I'm gonna be real with you. We're 12 discards in. Nothing about this hand looks very good. I think it is time to make like a t-shirt and fold, okay? One of my weaker analogies, but like, it is time to fold, folks. There's a time to shine and there's a time to fold. That was the time to fold. So, Right Lord pays in. It's actually a little bit spicy now. I wouldn't say muy picante status achieved, but I think it's like a little picante. Poco picante? Is that, I took French in high school, I apologize. I don't even know how to say spicy in French. Say vraiment épice? That's just me doing Northern Line. You piece. No. Isn't it something épice? Oh! Is it E-P-I-C-E accent aigu, n'est-ce pas? Isn't that actually it? Is he cracked? Is the Duolingo owl not gonna show up at my doorstep today being like, you haven't paid your dues? It would be a shame if something happened to you. You know, you ever get extorted by the Duolingo mafia? Dude, if you were dating the Duolingo owl, you would be in a bad relationship. That owl is emotionally manipulative. It's like, it's giving you the saddest face of all time being like, you haven't studied any French today. It's like, bro, we have lives, okay? I think genuinely Duolingo, and I don't care who needs to hear this right now. If you're dating the Duolingo owl, get out of there. They give you the saddest face of all time. And then you're supposed to, oh yeah, I guess I should. Oh, now because I'm feeling all this guilt, I guess I'll learn the subjunctive in, I don't know, freaking Latin or something. I don't know if Latin has, you know, subjunctive in the language. Please let me win this one. This is disgusting. Sea Wind, Previ Wind, Sea Wind, excuse me. Prevalent Wind, White Dragoon, and I can wait on an effing terminal. I mean, Icon here, absolutely. I'm in Tenpai right now. I'm still in Tenpai right now. I did not give myself any new Dora, and I gave everybody else some new Dora. I can wait for a 3-6 there. I simply refuse. I'm gonna wait for a 1-4. Oh my god, this is so spicy. I need to win this one. But, oh, and there it is. Skibbity toilet. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh my god. Never give up. Never give up. Never surrender. We're in second place right now after dealing into the world's most obvious seat win 3 Dora I've ever seen in my entire flippin' life. Okay. Oh, man. Things are really good in this hand. Okay. 3 pairs. Can't ignore the fact that we have 3 pairs. Would like to draw into pure double sequence, but I'm going to just be real with you. Drawing into Vivian Westwind, Green Dragoon, or Red Dragoon. Either of those goes hard. Left Lord just completed a game action right there. Left Lord pawned into the Seawind Previwind. That is not only 1 Han, that is 2 Han. I have 4 pairs in my hand. 5 pairs makes me 1 away from 10 pi for 7 peasies. Look, I like 7 peasies 2 Dora. I think 7 peasies 2 Dora is honestly one of the greatest things that you could ever hope to see in Riichi Mahjong. Let's I mean, we can achieve it, right? Wowzers. I mean, what is okay. I mean, if we draw into, yeah, that's not what you want to see, but if we draw into Red Dragon, we can wait on Red Dragon or 8 of Bamboo. That's kind of nasty. Dude, 7 peasies. Okay, 7 peasies kind of goes redonkulous mode here. You ever hear yourself talk and you just think to yourself, I don't know if I'm a good ambassador for this game. But genuinely, like 7 peasies goes so hard here. I'm E-Shanten. I'm E-Shanten. Show me what I'm looking for right now, please. Please. Another Red Dragon obviously goes hard. What do we want to wait for? I'm gonna be real with you. I have no idea. Is this safe? A crossword is going for a flush in the bamboo suit. So as a result of that, oh, and Right Lord is not gonna fold that. So interesting, so interesting. So what does this mean? Right Lord has something good. I think Right Lord has something good. They cut 4 to, are you going for orphans? Okay, this is so strange. This is so strange. This is really a dicey situation. What? You have 4 concealed triplets? Oh my god. I'm scared right now. I'm genuinely like a little hot under the collar. I don't know what's going on right now, folks. I don't know. Am I allowed to? Oh. 2 of them are visible. You would have to have a single tile. You would literally have to have a single tile weight on the Green Dragon. It's not inconceivable. And Left Lord is doing game actions right now. I'm not doing that. I'm actually not doing that. Do I have any safe tiles? Yeah, I do. I'll see you in hell. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Oh, Yusong, if you lose this hand, you're probably gonna, you're gonna die in this game. I'm not dealing into this. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. I don't, this is so épicé right now, okay? This is très épicé. I really hope that is the adjective for spicy in French. Otherwise, I'm making a ginormous fool of myself. But hey, I knew what I was getting into when I started playing Riichi Mahjong, okay? You think I didn't know? If you read the terms and conditions for some of these Riichi Mahjong clients, it's like you agree to bark or meow into the microphone to beg for the best tiles, and that's your only shot in hell for winning a game. I read all of this. I agree to all of this. And I'll do it again. Okay. Maybe we could have gone into Tenpai for something glorious, but it's a single tile wait for the Red Dragoon. It wouldn't surprise me if Left Lord had a single tile wait for the Red Dragoon, and it wouldn't surprise me if a Crosslord, simultaneously had a single tile wait on the Red Dragoon as well. In the original Middle English. So let's be careful here. Let's be careful. I think Right Lord was genuinely going for orphans. This is so, dude, this is a spicy one. Is orphans still alive? 6 of characters, looking pretty safe with my pants on the ground. 1-1. Dude, South Kiefer Sutherland still being, yeah, I think Right Lord was genuinely going for orphans. Holy smokes. 1 of circles. Younger. Yeah, 1 of circles feels fine. Ah, oh, come on. Please pass. Okay, we're gaming right now. We're absolutely gaming. Right Lord with the Green Dragon discard. I mean, Right Lord might just be thinking to themselves, first of all, what a wonderful world. Second of all, they're like, okay, if we go for orphans here, like it's just a super sick, nasty defensive play, right? Like you can't you're just trying not to deal into any of these other bozos. White Dragon, literally impossible to deal us in right now, and you love to see it. .org.net. Here we go. Show me like a clearly obvious safe tile, please. No. I go 8 of circles here. It's It's good enough. Beef good enough. Beef stroganoff joke. No one has red dragons. That's so funny. A crossroads, single tile away on the 5 of circles. Left lord, you don't even have a valid hand. You just want to stay in the dealer seat. Wow. Or did left lord pawn into like Yakuza? Wow. Okay. This is, I mean, what do we want to see here? I want to see 4 of characters. I want to go Tanya. And then he said it's Tanya time and proceeded to Tanya all over everyone. I mean, this is nasty right now. What do you want me to say? It's actually nasty. I mean, there's still a reasonable world where it's like Riichi Pinfu. If we draw into 7 of bamboo, it actually becomes just the nastiest Riichi Pinfu hand of all time. Please. 4 of characters go so hard here. 3 of bamboo. I mean, it is 2 double-sided weights. I don't necessarily hate the sound of that. Please, I'm begging you. And even another 3 of characters would go kind of hard here. 2 is not what you want to see. What do I even do about that? Yo, he's a little lost in the sauce right now, but I'm 1 away from Tenpai. If I draw into 2 of characters, I get to wait on the 4 or the 8. That doesn't even seem that bad. Again, and I know you've heard me say this like a zillion times, 4 of characters or 3 of characters is like would make my dreams come true. Like I'm a song from the movie 500 Days of Summer. Okay, it's not what we really drew up in the sand, but it is okay. I mean, would I pawn into 4 of circles or 8 of bamboo? I think I might legitimately pawn first and ask questions later. Bro, I don't even know what to do about that. I genuinely don't know what to do about that. I don't know if we're supposed to con. And you're like, Yusong, obviously you're supposed to con. But like, okay. I guess you're right. But like, am I? Because if I con and I miss, it's awful. But I literally have 4 Dora. I know. I'm still 1 away from Tenpai. Right Lord Cheese. That's a game action. And they see that I have 4 Dora. So you basically, like, oh my god. So they have something in the character suit. That's interesting. They have a flush in the character suit. Oh my god. Right Lord Honey Badger does not give a damn. Am I supposed to seriously single tile weight it on the 3 of characters? There's no way, right? There's no way. I have to cut 3 of characters if it makes sense. I mean, that does not make sense. This is a Tanya banger through and through. Right Lord could also have what? Nolan Northwind? You could still have a triplet of the... This is horrifying. Right Lord could have a triplet of the Nolan Northwind. Not likely, but it could still happen. They could have White Dragon triplet as well. Okay, it doesn't have to be the... It doesn't... Wow. Okay. I don't know what's happening right now. Left Lord also... Oh, no. All the 6s are gone. No one can have a 6-7. I'll see you in hell. Yusong, you were referencing like such a kid-friendly thing earlier. Why do you keep saying I'll see you in hell? Oh my god. You have it? Do you have it? They don't have it. I mean, I'm playing with this is danger right now. Oh! Okay, and how many Dora did I give you? None. Okay, I can live with that. I'm in last place right now. I need a 2-Han hand. Green Dragon, Red 5. Holy smokes, I'm in there. I'm actually in there. Green Dragon, Red 5 gets us there. Okay, we're gaming. We're absolutely gaming. Do I just start pawning out the wazoo, even if we don't have the Green Dragon? I think that we have to. Otherwise, we're gonna lose this game. You know what I mean? 4, 5, 6. I could scream right now. I could absolutely scream right now. So if we draw into 7 of bamboo PogChamp, but if we don't like we want to keep this 4-6 shape rather than this 8-9 shape, right? 8-9 shape looking kind of weak with my pants on the ground. I mean, that's a glorious sight right there. Perfect Ishanten coming right up. If we pawn the Green Dragon, it's genuinely perfect Ishanten. A pair, double-sided weight, and an Omega Chunk, which is a double-sided weight with a little thing attached to it. I'm just gonna pawn here. I know we risk a little bit of Zuzzy Furth in jail. I know we risk a little, just a wee bit of Zuzzy Furth in jail if things go horribly for us. But all we need to do is like, we cannot wait for 7 of characters and green dragon. Like, we need that dank green dragon. Right Lord has conducted a game action, and I have conducted a game action as well. Please. Kiss today goodbye. The sweetness and the sorrow. You just got so boned. I did not deserve this, by the way. Could have aimed for 2nd place. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. We call that 4th place avoidance. 4th place avoidance. Oh my god. First things first. Pull up. Get me back on the. Get me back on the freaking main menu. There's so many rounds that we have to look at there. Notepad. 21. What happened? If someone pawns into if someone pawns into 3 Dora, consider whether or not your hand is ass in value or in tile. I spelled it like Kyle. In tile acceptance. You know, this is very ironic that I can't spell acceptance. Acceptance? C is not a word? All that showed it was acceptability and acceptance. 22. Every time someone does a game action, action, take note. It gives a lot of information, including their discard after said game action. Because if they cut something like randomly, like an 8, they could be waiting for a pair of the 9s, and that's what we saw here today. Oh my god! Oh my! Not today, Death! Oh my god! Right, Lord. I think I was thinking that you had a few Dora, and you did have a few Dora. Yuppers! Would that have changed anything? No, because I don't have to discard Dora. That's kind of nice, you know, when you call her Riichi and you don't have to discard Dora. Okay, we're gaming right now. What happened here? How is it even possible that someone dealt into... Wow! Oh, no. They're trying to make me chase this. You cannot chase here. I know you have no safe tiles. You cannot do this. This is unallowed. This is not allowed. Evangelion 1.3.1, you are not allowed to do this. Just throw a 1 of circles. It's a terminal tile. I know that's not the end all be all, but it's like, if 1 passes, you have 2 more turns of safety. This is way too risky for me. That's way too risky for me. Gigantamax Sumo on the single tile wait for the... I mean, this is not a good Riichi hand either in terms of acceptancy, right? But they're thinking the same thing that I'm thinking, which is like single tile wait on the Dora, baby. And you know what? You're also single tile wait for the door. Single tile wait for the door is not the worst thing that you've ever seen in your entire life. This is the worst thing that you've actually ever seen. The reason that I got sauced is because I'm like, I see all 4 of the 8s too. I knew it. I genuinely knew it. I know I sound like a conspiracy theorist rambling about how we all need to get into our bunkers, but I knew there was a good reason why I cut the 9. Oh, Edward Monk's The Scream much? Are you kidding me? My hand is garbaggio. I should be slinging away safe tiles like there's no tomorrow. But dude, there's even 1 9 visible. I'm still wrong. Ultimately, I am still wrong. This just hurts. I can't believe that happened. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that sucks. And then I deal in again. Okay. This is a weird one where I'm like, if a crosslord wins and they get to stay the dealer's seat, I'm omega screwed. Oh man, but okay, I'm 1 away from Tenpai. I cannot guarantee a good wait, right? So you're like, Yusong, how do you even, like, you could have a good wait if you draw into 3 of circles, right? You could have a good wait, and you could have a Riichi Pinfu Ref of Dora. That's a high scoring hand. It's not guaranteed good wait. You want to know how you guarantee a good wait? It's by via a perfect Ishan 10, right? If you have a pair of double-sided weight and an omega chunk, you guarantee yourself a double-sided weight. And provided not all the tiles that you're waiting for have already been discarded, that guarantees it. So let me just see. It is a 1 away or worse hand. Dude, it's not Riichi Pinfu Red 5 Dora. It's not even guaranteed Pinfu. That's the heartbreaking thing. Like, what if we draw into a 6? What if we draw into a 6 or a 5 or a 4, right? And that would be Riichi, Dora, red 5. Dude. Okay. Think about whether Pinfu is guaranteed or not. Here we go. I can't spell anything. This is humiliating. Now you're like, a side effect of me doing the note thing is that you get to see me have to use spell check in real life. I mean, I grew up with spell check literally always. And so it's like, you know, we have calculators in our phones and all that jazz. Ryler deals into me. I mean, we had some pretty clutch victories here. We had some extremely clutch victories. This is, I mean, how can you even blame them? Like they're just playing the damn game right now. I don't know why they're not cutting the Nolan North one. Maybe they're saving it for a safe tile or something. Maybe they're getting a little bit scared that I'm doing something, but yeah, I'm not really sure, but this is like kind of an innocuous situation. I assume with some giant hands, you got to believe in yourself. Eastwind, what? Yo, this is one of my axioms where it's like, if you're like a gazillion tiles in and you have nothing, like fold? Like you're what? 2 tiles away from Tenpai? You're 3 tiles away from Tenpai, right? Like, have you considered our Lord and Savior folding? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I would fold there. You're also in first place. I mean, it's not like that changed throughout the course of the game that much, but that's a definite fold'em for Texas hold'em wise. You're in Tenpai. I think you go for it. And I was waiting for the 1-4. I was absolutely waiting for the 1-4. I don't know if there was anything that you could have done about it because it is a terminal tile and you have a pretty banging hand. Yeah, I think you got to go for it in situations like this, right? I gave you 2 more Dora. The kiss of death. Enjoy. Mon amour. Okay, here we go. What happened here? I called the closed con of the century. But I don't win this hand. Dude, arguable whether or not we con here. What did you have? You did have a half flush. You sussy baka. Oh my god. After the con too? Dude, this hand is in shambles. Like, wouldn't you just want to fold? I mean, I know not everyone's me, and it's like, but it's workable. It's workable, I guess? Oh, man. It's so spicy, though. Wow. Okay, and a crosslord is going to be the one that takes this. Okay. I mean, that's sticking your neck out. Like, it is my firm belief that, like, when someone cons into, or pawns into 3 Dora, or cons into 4 Dora, like, you really gotta consider. But if someone goes a reckless con, and it's arguable about whether or not that con is reckless, like, con always feels like a double-edged sword, specifically because of that reason. So left lord, or this player here, gets themselves into a, is this a perfect Dishanten? If not, yeah, this is a perfect Dishanten. Pair, double-sided weight, Omega chunk. So I don't even hate this. 3 of the 4s are gone. It's unlikely that I have a 3-4. What do I have here? 6-7? Yeah, we're gaming. We're absolutely gaming. And then I robbed this game. I genuinely don't know if I deserve this, but I think recognizing game actions is definitely something that we can put in our toolbox. This was an hour-long banger. Folks, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the song or you enjoyed the genre, consider leaving a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a great deal. Of course, you can also subscribe. New videos every day. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel, in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.